So I think the rest of this is probably going to be a flat roof. Or... what's like the minimum roof we can do? And how do I get it to go inside? There we go. I'll just do a regular foundation, I think, in the top here. And then it can be like a... we can do like another little balcony type area. Just need to put a floor hole in, otherwise this looks weird as anything. Do that. Yeah, floor hole goes like that, doesn't it? And then we can do some balcony. A little railing. Oh. Iron rods. Hey, Samikins. Good to see you. Are you gonna make it to the end today? Maybe. Like, today wasn't actually planned to be a Satisfactory stream. We finished the game we were playing. So... I don't know if I am ready to finish or not. But we'll see what happens. We probably won't, because I have about an hour left of stream, and I don't think we're gonna finish 253 assembly direct systems in that time. I might be wrong, but we'll see. Need to quickly do something. There we go. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. Super close to your stream on a schedule, or just when the moon strikes? On a schedule. So I stream while my partner is working, because I want to spend time with him. So, but only on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I have time to do other things that are needed for owning a house, unfortunately. But yeah. Yeah, I try and be relatively strict with my schedule because otherwise I would just stream all the time and not do any adult things I need to do. Did I say want to do? I meant need to do. Like, I don't want to do the adult things, but unfortunately life requires them. Can we get this to go diagonally? Apparently not. Some adult things are dope, yeah. You're right there. I do like gardening when the moon strikes. Unfortunately, I got out of the habit when I was living in houses where I couldn't really enjoy gardening. So, I need to get back into the habit because I did really like doing it. It's just like, need to just, I don't know how to do it. It's something that I used to really, really enjoy. I guess it's just like going around, walking around the garden and looking at the things I need to do and not getting overwhelmed with it because we have quite a big garden. And it's just, every time, it's one of those things that I look at it and I just think about how much there is to do. And it just gets a little overwhelming sometimes. Oops, wrong button. I did mention earlier that how clumsy I am, didn't I? I really should not be trusted with gardening and drinking at the same time. Just do, worst that can happen is season will be poop. And you learn from your fails and you learn from your successes and you improve. This is true. It's like, it's the thing of knowing where to start. I feel like I just have a lot of trouble with starting things. Like, I enjoy them once I'm doing them, but it's like just knowing where to start and where, if I do stuff, I'm not gonna fuck up other stuff. Like I say, I got out of the habit of doing stuff like that. That's what winter is for, planning, and then you just do the rest of the time. Yeah. Like, I have a plan in my head, I just don't know how feasible it actually is to do. Especially on a budget. I guess it's not going anywhere, and the wild bits of the garden, while not maintained, are good for wildlife. There's just so many things I want to do and not enough time or energy to do them. Oh, this is so much better. Actually a building. Oh my god. I could help you with my brain cell if you need. But I have my own garden gone through others at the moment. That's very sweet of you, Sue. But it's sort of like I want to involve my partner in the planning process. I think it, like, if we have somebody else as well, it might end up with too many cooks. I do appreciate the offer though. If I get stuck with anything and need somebody who knows what I'm talking about when it comes to garden stuff, I will definitely hit you up. Really hope I'm not getting cold again. Ain't got time for that. So how... Yeah, that's gonna be too high for this. Perfect in the rest of this though. Maybe I could adjust this. So where's that going to? Maybe if we do this. Have the space but very little inclination to start gardening. Like to grow some vegetables perhaps, I'm not sure which ones. Tomatoes is good. I've not grown them myself, but I know people who have and have enjoyed it. It completely depends on what you would use. Because one of the things my mum used to always grow was like runner beans, green beans. Because you could grow them up canes and it would look nice as well as being very tasty. You just leave them on the vine until... On the vine? On the... Well, I don't know. Is it called a vine? When it's not tomatoes? We just leave them on the plant until you actually want to eat them. Not for too long, obviously, but you could... She used to just send us out to go pick them for dinner. That was really, really nice. I currently have some blueberry plants, which are growing. I bought them last year, so we haven't had any fruit off them yet. I'm hoping to get some this year. I want to get some, not tomatoes. I want to get strawberries, because I love strawberries. Chili plants are good as well. I know people who have had great success with those. Mostly just leaving them on the on their windowsills. It completely depends on what you think of as easy. Some people would think they're easy and some people wouldn't. Like, they need... Both, I believe, need a decent amount of water. You just gotta remember to water them, give them a decent amount of sunshine. But yeah, it's really nice. Like, growing plants is very satisfying. Hold on a second. I was waiting for my final phase production to finish. Went around and resolved my occasional train crashes and all the backups that occurred now and then. Built some nice cut across routes over the Red Forest into the Titan Forest. Then further down to the Grassfields crater, back up to Grassfields. A massive double train spiral down from the Red Jungle to the Dune Road. It's quite relaxing to do that while the factories just ran. Yeah, I've been having a lot of fun just doing a little bit of building while waiting for stuff now. It's nice. Although I don't think things have moved on very quickly. Watering isn't a problem a lot of the time, but when the thing is, you've got to remember that when it doesn't rain, you do need to water stuff, because we do get some heat waves. We've had some quite bad heat waves last couple of years, and it's very weird to have to remember to water things. Yeah, my mum used to enjoy her garden too. She lives in a flat now, so she doesn't have one. Lives a little vicariously through me. But and also, like, the flat complex she lives in, if she really did want to, she could they have like a gardening club that helps take care of the grounds if they want to, but they don't have to. It's kind of nice. But yeah, like, it's a fine balance between being in a rainy country, because you've got to remember to do it when the weather is warm and dry, but make sure that things don't get waterlogged, because that can be an issue. You don't want root rot. That can be quite bad. Has that number gone up? Does anybody know? I feel like I've broken something again. I got out of the habit of gardening because I was too busy and exhausted from work all the time, and then it's a habit that's difficult to get back into when you don't want to spend money. Grew potatoes once from a bag that got forgotten in a cabinet and started growing eyes. Yeah, that's a good way to start. Chives are very easy. I like growing herbs. I've done that in the past. They're really nice to do. But getting fresh herbs and veg and fruit and stuff from your garden is just so, it's such a lovely thing. It's a nice thing to be able to do. Potatoes make good hand-cut French fries. Awesome. Also tastier than store-bought stuff. Yes, definitely. I want strawberries. I need to just buy some strawberry plants and work out where to put them. Oh, that's something I could do. Alright, I'm getting distracted in my, like, from playing Satisfactory by thinking about gardening stuff. Okay. You don't need these, do you? Could be worse, we could be talking about food. Well, it's very, they're very close conversations, aren't they? I think I've ruined my rubber production by making more plastic. But I also still might not have enough plastic. Well, I still don't have enough plastic for this to be running 100%. Because I worked out what I needed using Satisfactory calculator, and it's not doing it. Doing like half the amount of plastic I need. The number next to it in brackets is the amount that I'm actually making, I think, if I've calculated right. So I'm doing just over half of the amount that I actually need for this to be going at full capacity. It's also possible that so the plastic should be going in 780 like the whole time. Oh, hello. Which means that I'm actually making and bringing in more than the belt can handle anyway. Even if I did increase the plastic, I need to work out how to increase the belt. Yep. I've just worked out what the problem is. Whee! Oh, I don't have the aluminium plates. This is what happens when you try and increase things without increasing the infrastructure. You know what? Thank you. I am quite pleased with it. This is my original base. Like I properly actually built most of this. Well, I did build all of it, but I mean I built most of it is actually in buildings. Yeah. I'm kind of just Frankensteining a lot of this together now. Because I'm just trying to get it to work properly. So, we're not going to be getting plastic from here anymore. That's all going to go just into the circuit boards. The plastic for... We don't need plastic for the computers because we have an alternate recipe. We don't need it for the high-speed connectors because they don't use it. We just need the plastic going into there and work out which way to put it into here. Original base was such spaghetti and looked horrible. Finished up the central hub, slowly pulled out pieces from that base so I could delete them and make room. It looks a bit cleaner. Do far better when 1.0 comes out and I start over. Yeah, I keep telling myself that too. Good luck. I'm gonna need it. I copy paste my fancy circular hub back in after I reach nuclear in the new game. Yeah, reward yourself. If you get to nuclear, or when you get to nuclear, give yourself something free. Okay. So, we have plastic coming in for the computers. And computers are coming in a bit better. Well, that's probably because they didn't have any plastic coming in for a bit, but we'll ignore that moment. So, now that I've realized one of the problems we were having, let's get back to building. And just keep an eye on that number. So 3747. Oops. Let's go see. Go back to the advanced material base. Or would you look at that? That looks much better if you ignore the fact that the roof isn't working right. It's not rendering quite how it should be. Okay, so you're still making supercomputers. Was it computers that's the issue? No, heavy modular frames. Oh, good God. What have I done? Did I delete something? Heavy frames in. Nothing. Yeah, I've been doing that a lot too. It's but it's getting nothing, and I don't understand why it would be getting nothing unless I deleted something I shouldn't have by accident. I should definitely still be making some. So yeah, we're definitely not finishing this today. Okay, where they were being made... No, not here. They were being made up here. Did delete that one conveyor lift and floor hole, didn't see if you fix it though. Though that was in a separate bit, so it shouldn't be an issue. Because there was a conveyor lift and floor hole that I deleted because I was going to get the plastic coming from a different place, so I didn't want to be having the plastic coming from two separate directions. Steel pipes. But why... The steel pipes are like over there. Oh god. Oh. So if you have full health, you can't die from a fall, which is great. But I've made my own little incident reporter for when these things happen. You don't bounce. Yeah, like if I fall and I end up with half a health left, then yeah, that is a fail. So what is going on with you? Right, this is the encased industrial beams. Okay. This, and then this is steel beams. Is all of this steel beams? Yes. Right, and this is steel pipes, which are still being produced. Ah, this is a smart splitter. Is it because we're using more of them over here? Right, where was that? Okay. I've made it so that they don't go where I want them to by using a smart splitter here instead of a regular one. So, let's make this actually split. And then let's see if we can increase production at all. Mark III miner. We could increase production if we went and found some things. Where are you getting your coal from? Because that would also be a... Okay, so if we increase this by... I want 100,000 steel pipes on my desk by the end of the day. Well, we'll see what we can do, sir. So if I increase this to max, that is 90, which does 2 more. Increase this to max, that is much more than 90. God, that was at 540, right? So 630? That was at 540, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, because 540 divided by 2. So 630 minus 270 is 360. Yeah. And then what does this belt do? $480. Okay. Oh, I've just increased the wrong one. Damn it. Below the floor hole? It's the wrong belt anyway, but I can check how much is coming out of this one. How much is coming out here? 360. So you need to be increased. I need more industrial beams, which is probably not gonna be here. let's see if I've timed this right. So there's actually some in the train station. No. Okay, fine. We'll go for a maximum conveyor for this bit then. Yeah, I'll go through and check that I'm doing it right. Why did I pick up coal? Because what I'll want to do... So I want 270 going up. So I want the overflow to be added onto this belt. So if we do that... We do a smart splitter on this. And a merger on this. Center output is any, left output is overflow. So I think I'm going to need to go back and check the maths for these, but I think that having 2 more foundries will at least help, if not solve the issue. Oh, up if I built in the correct direction. Just these. And then how many will 90 more steel ingots do? Should do 3 more. Honestly, I don't know if these are actually getting enough. So maybe that was part of the problem, that I didn't actually math correctly in the first place, which does happen frequently. I might have gotten distracted and not finished something. Okay, looks like it might be getting more than it needs now, so this could be fine. Well, let's make the 3, and then we'll check how many we have. Reinforced iron plates. Okay, well let's make 2. And set it up like we're gonna make 3. That's better. See if we can. That's better. Okay. Let's just make sure that this is gonna have maximum amount of through. If you're actually connected. I don't think this one's actually connected to the belt. I'll sort that in a minute. Okay, we need 1 reinforced iron plate. Wait, let me see if I can just make one. Can I make one? Do I have the technology? Yes. I have the technology. I have the power. This can be done. Okay. Let's work this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 times 30. 360. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So this is right. So this number of foundries should be able to supply this number of steel pipes. So then we have 630. Yeah. So we have this line going away, which does 270. And then this line is supplying 360. So that is correct. I think I might have caused a bit of an issue here. This one is making 360. And if I want the other one to be doing the full amount, you know what? Let's swap these over, because I think I'm okay on steel beams at the moment. So we'll have you going to this one. You're going to supply this conveyor now, because we feel like that this is more important. So this is now